chosen ones. The next few days will change everything forever. There is a stirring in the air, an unseen energy that pulses beneath the surface of ordinary reality. It begins quietly, almost imperceptibly, in moments when you least expect it. A shiver down your spine, a sudden clarity in your mind, a subtle feeling that something immense is on the horizon. The world has a rhythm, a cadence that most people fail to notice as they move through their daily routines, distracted and confined by the endless demands of their lives. But now, that rhythm is shifting. The currents of the universe are aligning in ways that are impossible to ignore. It is as though the cosmos itself is taking a deep breath, preparing to exhale change into every corner of existence. The next few days are not ordinary. They are a threshold, a gateway to a reality where choices and actions, even small ones, resonate with unprecedented intensity. What you have believed to be separate from yourself is about to converge, bringing clarity, purpose, and unexpected revelation. Every glance, every thought, every silent intention has been a thread woven into the fabric of this moment. And now the tapestry begins to glow with a brilliance that cannot be contained. As you step forward into these days, we ask you to remain present, to immerse yourself fully in the unfolding energy. Watch this video until the very end, not as a passive observer, but as an active participant in what is happening. In this space, your intentions are not merely thoughts. They are seeds, potent with the capacity to influence the universe. And here, in this sacred moment, we encourage you to take a simple but powerful action. Write in the comments your warmest wishes and the number 66. This is more than symbolic. It is a declaration of your readiness to align with forces beyond ordinary perception. Wishes, when held with pure intention, act as magnets for opportunity and transformation. They send ripples through the subtle fabric of existence, energizing the universe and inviting synchronicities to converge. What you hope for, what you dream of, what you imagine as possible, begins here, now, as part of this shared resonance. The act of speaking these wishes into being, of marking them in a communal space, is a conduit for extraordinary manifestation. And yet, even beyond this act, the universe is already preparing, already shifting, already vibrating with change that will touch every facet of your life. In the quiet spaces between thought and awareness, you may begin to sense the shift taking form. It is not something you can see with ordinary eyes, but you will feel it in your intuition, in the subtle nudges that guide your decisions and reveal hidden paths. Days like these do not repeat themselves. They are windows that swing open for only a brief span before closing once again. The alignment of time, energy, and circumstance creates a unique opportunity, a convergence of potential that has been building unseen for months, perhaps even years. The cosmos is intricate in its design, operating on scales that are both vast and intimate. Yet within this grand orchestration, there is a precise moment allocated to you, a unique station where your presence matters profoundly. To recognize this is to awaken to a higher sense of purpose, one that cannot be dictated by routine, habit, or external validation. You are being invited to step beyond ordinary perception, to feel the subtle interplay of energies, and to witness the profound ways in which reality responds to awareness. Every action, no matter how small, is magnified in resonance. Every thought carries weight. Every intention carries momentum. The days ahead are not merely a passage of time. They are an acceleration of destiny. As you move through these hours and days, you may notice patterns emerging in your life, seemingly coincidental events that bear messages, signs, and confirmations of what is to come. Pay attention to these synchronicities. They are the language of the universe, the whispers of unseen forces guiding you forward. You might find that decisions become clearer, opportunities more evident, and the path that was once obscured by uncertainty now opens before you with a sense of inevitability. This is not a process that can be forced. It is a dance of receptivity and action, a delicate balance between surrender and effort. To flow with it is to trust, to embrace the unknown with courage and curiosity. The transformation that awaits is both internal and external, manifesting first in your awareness and then radiating outward into your world. It may appear subtly at first, a newfound clarity, a deepened connection, a shift in perspective, but its effects will ripple far beyond its initial impressions, influencing relationships, projects, and decisions in ways that cannot yet be fully comprehended. Time itself seems to stretch and compress during these pivotal days. Moments carry weight far greater than usual, and experiences resonate longer, leaving impressions that echo in ways that might surprise you. You will find yourself noticing what has always been hidden in plain sight, discovering connections that previously eluded understanding. The universe is not random. It is a system of interwoven energies and patterns, each moment containing the seeds of countless possibilities. And now those seeds are ready to blossom. You may feel a calling, an urge to act, to speak, or to reach out, guided by a force that transcends ordinary reasoning. Trust these impulses. They are signals, markers along the pathway of what is unfolding. As the days progress, you may also feel waves of intensity, moments of doubt, or surges of exhilaration. Each of these is part of the process, each an indicator that you are moving in harmony with the current of transformation. There is no need to resist. There is only the need to recognize and engage with what is happening around you and within you. The energy of these days is not limited to any single sphere of life. It encompasses all aspects: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Opportunities to heal, to grow, to expand, and to manifest will present themselves. Encounters that seem ordinary may carry extraordinary significance. Decisions that once seemed trivial may reveal themselves to be turning points. This is a time of heightened sensitivity, a period in which the veil between what is seen and what is unseen thins, revealing the deeper layers of reality. Pay attention to the subtle cues, the fleeting impressions, the moments of intuitive clarity. They are all part of the language of change, messages encoded in experience that guide you toward alignment with your highest path. In the coming days, you may notice yourself reflecting more deeply, seeing connections more clearly, and understanding the nuances of relationships, events, and circumstances that have previously felt ambiguous or uncertain. The universe, in its vast intelligence, operates with perfect timing. You may sense this timing as both gentle and urgent, as opportunities appear and shift with a rhythm that is felt more than explained. Nothing happens without reason, and yet the reasons are often revealed only in hindsight. These days are not merely a prelude to change. They are a fulcrum upon which the direction of what follows may pivot dramatically. To be present, to engage with awareness, is to participate in this unfolding as a conscious agent rather than a passive observer. It is a rare and precious alignment, one that calls for courage, clarity, and an openness to the unexpected. To ignore it would be to miss an extraordinary chance for transformation. To embrace it is to step fully into a reality that is simultaneously familiar and astonishingly new. The currents moving through these days are expansive. They may influence not only your personal trajectory, but also collective energies, the shared consciousness of communities, and even larger networks of interconnected realities. Each thought, intention, and action contributes to the field of energy that envelops all beings. The potency of your engagement matters because these are not ordinary days. They are charged with heightened sensitivity, the kind of intensity that can awaken dormant potentials, shift long-standing patterns, and catalyze breakthroughs that have long been waiting in the wings. What emerges in these days may surprise you, not because it is random, but because the complexity of interplay between individual choices and universal forces often defies linear expectation. Yet the patterns are discernible to those who remain attentive, observant, and receptive to the signals all around them. As the next days unfold, you may begin to notice a subtle yet undeniable intensification of energy around you. It moves like a current, invisible to the naked eye, but palpable in the rhythm of your thoughts, in the cadence of your heart, in the way your body seems to hum with expectation. The universe has a way of nudging, of offering signs, of presenting crossroads that demand attention. These days will bring moments where decision and awareness intersect in ways that feel monumental, even if the surface circumstances appear mundane. A chance encounter, a casual conversation, a fleeting thought may carry the weight of profound significance. The key is presence, to notice, to feel, to respond with intention. Those who engage actively rather than passively will find that doors previously hidden begin to open, and paths that seemed obscure become illuminated with clarity. The shifts occurring now are not merely external, they are internal transformations that ripple outward. You may sense layers of yourself awakening that have long been dormant. Old habits, patterns, and limitations may begin to lose their grip, revealing a landscape of potential that had been quietly waiting. Your intuition will sharpen, your awareness will heighten, and your sense of alignment with what is unfolding will deepen. Pay attention to these internal shifts, for they are as crucial as the external events you witness. Each subtle change within you echoes outward, interacting with the environment, influencing outcomes, and setting into motion sequences of events that will shape the trajectory of your experience. In these days, time itself may feel elastic. Moments can stretch, revealing details and insights that are usually missed in the rush of ordinary life. You may notice coincidences, repetitions, or patterns that seem impossible to ignore. These are not mere accidents. They are the language of the universe, guiding you toward the experiences, decisions, and actions that are in harmony with the energy of transformation. Embrace them. Follow where they lead. There is no need for fear, only attentiveness and willingness to participate in the unfolding of events. The synchronicities you encounter are confirmations, markers, and gentle nudges that the course you are on is aligned with a broader, intelligent design. As the currents of change move through you, clarity of purpose will emerge. What once seemed confusing or uncertain may now present itself with unmistakable precision. You will find yourself drawn toward choices that feel not only right, but inevitable, as if the universe itself is urging you forward. This is not a matter of coincidence, luck, or chance. It is the natural consequence of alignment with the forces now at work. Every decision, every action, and every thought carries a resonance far greater than usual. Your participation amplifies the energy already in motion. It is essential to remember that while these days bring extraordinary opportunity, they also demand discernment. Not every path is meant to be followed, and not every impulse is a direct message from the universe. To navigate this period successfully, cultivate awareness and trust in your own inner guidance. Quiet moments, meditation, and reflective observation will be invaluable tools in distinguishing between distractions and signals. Listen to the subtleties, the quiet inner voice, the unexpected insight, the flicker of recognition when something resonates as true. These are your compass. The changes ahead are not just for you, they ripple outward, influencing collective energies, communities, and networks of consciousness. Each action taken in alignment with the unfolding energy contributes to a greater pattern, a field of influence that can touch lives in ways you may never directly witness. The universe responds to alignment, amplifying intentions that are coherent with its flow. To step fully into this period is to participate in a dance of co-creation, where personal choices and universal currents intersect, producing outcomes that are expansive and transformative. You may notice moments of intensity, of acceleration, where events move quickly and the pace seems overwhelming. These are times to remain grounded, to stay centered, and to trust that the momentum is part of a larger orchestration. Even when things seem uncertain, even when outcomes are unclear, there is a precision in the unfolding. Patterns will reveal themselves in due time. Connections will become visible, and decisions made in alignment with your inner guidance will prove pivotal. It is natural to feel a sense of anticipation, even excitement, during this period. These are not ordinary days. They carry a weight, a significance, and a potential that is unprecedented. Each choice you make has amplified consequence. Each thought carries momentum. The act of being fully present, of observing with intention, and of participating consciously will determine not only the immediate experience, but also the ripple effects that extend far beyond these days. You may also experience moments of reflection on the past, recognizing how previous experiences have prepared you for what is now arriving. Life has been setting the stage for this convergence, orchestrating events, encounters, and lessons that align with the transformation now at hand. As you acknowledge this, you may find a sense of gratitude, a quiet recognition of the intelligence of the universe, and an understanding that even challenges, obstacles, and uncertainties have served a purpose. These days are a call to action, but they are also a call to receptivity. To engage fully with the energy at work, you must balance doing with being, action with awareness, effort with surrender. The universe does not demand force. It responds to alignment. When you move with the currents, rather than against them, doors open with surprising ease, guidance arrives in unexpected forms, and your experience unfolds with both fluidity and depth. As the days continue to unfold, the energy surrounding you will feel increasingly palpable, as if every moment carries a subtle vibration that resonates through your body, mind, and spirit. There is a rhythm to this transformation, one that aligns with the cycles of the cosmos and the hidden patterns of life itself. The universe, in its intricate intelligence, orchestrates events, opportunities, and encounters in ways that often elude linear understanding, yet feel undeniable when experienced. It is in this unfolding that the chosen ones, the individuals ready to engage consciously, find themselves at a pivotal threshold, capable of sensing, and interacting with forces that are ordinarily obscured from ordinary perception. These are the moments when intuition becomes not just guidance, but a direct line to the currents of possibility that surround every choice and action. During this period, the flow of energy may amplify not only clarity but also perception. You might notice connections forming between seemingly unrelated events, people, or circumstances. Patterns begin to emerge, as if invisible threads are drawing together aspects of reality that previously appeared disconnected. These are the signs of alignment, markers of pathways that are energetically supported by the universe. Recognizing them requires attentiveness and trust, a willingness to notice the quiet nudges, the fleeting impressions, and the subtle synchronizations that act as guides. Some of these moments will feel deeply personal, while others may resonate on a broader, collective level, demonstrating that the shifts are both internal and external, intimate and expansive. The power of manifestation becomes increasingly evident during this time. Every intention, every choice, and every thought operates as a catalyst within the field of energy, amplifying its presence and shaping the unfolding reality. While the act of manifestation is often associated with desire or personal ambition, the energy at work in these days transcends individual aims, extending into a collective resonance. Actions that are in alignment with higher truth, integrity, and authenticity tend to gain momentum, drawing support and opportunities that may feel serendipitous but are, in fact, the natural response of a responsive universe. Conversely, choices driven by distraction, fear, or lack of awareness may find resistance, as the energy favors clarity and alignment over indecision and disconnection. These days will also be a time of heightened sensitivity, a period when emotional, mental, and spiritual attunement is naturally enhanced. You may feel waves of inspiration, insight, or even intensity that can be overwhelming if not acknowledged and integrated consciously. It is essential to remain grounded, to cultivate moments of stillness, reflection, and presence. These practices act as anchors, allowing you to navigate the accelerated pace of change without losing clarity or focus. The moments of stillness are not pauses from the energy, they are an essential part of it. Spaces where awareness deepens, intuition sharpens, and alignment strengthens. Challenges may arise during this period, not as obstacles, but as opportunities to refine understanding, test commitment, and strengthen connection to the forces at work. Moments of doubt, discomfort, or uncertainty are part of the natural rhythm of transformation. They are indicators that you are moving through areas that demand attention, growth, or recalibration. Facing these experiences with courage and curiosity rather than avoidance allows for deeper understanding and a more profound engagement with the unfolding currents. The energy of these days is not punitive. It is clarifying, illuminating, and expansive, offering lessons that carry far-reaching implications for personal evolution and the trajectory of your life path. Interconnectedness becomes increasingly apparent during this time. What you do, think, and intend reverberates beyond your immediate environment, touching others in subtle but meaningful ways. Conversations, gestures, and even silent intentions carry weight, contributing to the collective field of energy that surrounds all conscious beings. Awareness of this interconnection enhances the responsibility and potential inherent in each moment. It encourages a careful, intentional approach to choices, emphasizing the significance of aligning actions with integrity, authenticity, and conscious engagement. In this context, Everyday experiences, whether mundane or extraordinary, become imbued with deeper significance, revealing that nothing occurs in isolation. The unfolding energy also facilitates revelation and insight. You may experience moments of clarity in which long-standing questions find answers, relationships reveal their deeper purpose, or past experiences are understood in ways that bring a sense of resolution or empowerment. These moments often arrive unexpectedly, triggered by events, conversations, or insights that initially appear minor but carry transformative implications. Recognizing and honoring these moments is vital, for they are the markers of alignment, the signals that the currents are moving in concert with conscious intention. To ignore them is to miss an opportunity. To embrace them is to participate fully in the orchestration of what is unfolding. As awareness deepens, the sense of personal responsibility may also grow. You will notice that your choices resonate beyond immediate circumstances, shaping not only your path, but influencing the broader network of energy in which you exist. This is not a call to control, but a call to conscious participation. The universe responds to alignment, coherence, and clarity. By observing, intending, and acting with conscious awareness, you magnify the resonance of the energy surrounding you, creating outcomes that are harmonious, expansive, and reflective of the highest potential. The days ahead may also bring moments of quiet awe, when the synchronicity of events, the clarity of perception, or the unfolding of possibilities evokes a profound recognition of the intelligence and orchestration of the universe. These are moments that remind the chosen ones of their role, not as passive witnesses, but as active participants in a cosmic interplay of energy, intention, and manifestation. Such moments often inspire reflection, gratitude, and renewed commitment to engagement with the flow, reinforcing the understanding that the coming days carry significance far beyond ordinary experience. Ultimately, this period is a convergence, a meeting point where preparation, awareness, and universal currents intersect to produce outcomes that are both expansive and transformational. By embracing presence, observing the signs, engaging with conscious intention, and navigating challenges with clarity and courage, you step into a reality where potential is maximized, insight is heightened, and transformation becomes tangible. Every interaction, every choice, and every thought is amplified, contributing to a field of energy that is alive, responsive, and powerful. To move through these days with awareness is to participate fully in the unfolding of a reality that promises profound change, deep insight, and the alignment of possibility with manifestation. The coming days carry an intensity that is both exhilarating and profound, a vibration that penetrates every layer of your existence. You may find yourself more attuned to the nuances of your own emotions, thoughts, and bodily sensations, as if the universe is gently, yet insistently, turning your attention inward. This period is a mirror, reflecting back not only your strengths, but also the areas where growth, healing, and realignment are required. It is an invitation to engage with yourself in ways you may have previously avoided, through honest reflection, mindful awareness, and conscious decision-making. The inner landscape during these days is fertile, alive with potential, and responsive to intention. To navigate it successfully is to embrace both courage and gentleness, recognizing that transformation is not forced, but cultivated. Moments of inner clarity will appear unexpectedly, often when the mind is quiet or the body is at rest. You may feel sudden realizations about personal patterns, relationships, or goals that have previously been obscured by distraction or habitual thinking. These insights are not random. They are the universe providing the awareness necessary to move through the accelerated energy with confidence and precision. Paying attention to these revelations and acting upon them is crucial. Even small adjustments in perception, decision-making, or behavior can produce amplified results during this period. Every action aligned with truth, clarity, and presence resonates far more powerfully now than at any other time. The acceleration of energy also brings heightened sensitivity to external influences. People, environments, and events may seem more intense, more charged, or more revealing than usual. You may notice patterns emerging that provide insight into previously hidden dynamics or relationships. These observations are valuable markers, offering guidance about where to focus attention, where to act, and where to release. Discerning the subtle differences between resonance and distraction is essential. Trusting your intuition and cultivating a clear inner compass will allow you to navigate these days without being overwhelmed by the intensity of incoming information. This period is also characterized by an amplification of personal empowerment. As old limitations dissolve, you may recognize a capacity within yourself that had remained dormant. Confidence, creativity, and inner strength rise in response to the heightened energy, providing the means to take decisive action where hesitation may have once prevailed. This empowerment is not rooted in ego, but in alignment with the flow of universal energy, an understanding that your choices, intentions, and awareness are inherently significant. Acting from this space ensures that decisions are made with both clarity and purpose, producing results that are harmonious and expansive. By embracing this empowerment, your actions resonate beyond yourself, shaping your path and the world around you. Each choice made with clarity and intention becomes a ripple of transformation, guiding you confidently through the opportunities these days bring.